Hi, my name is Michelle, and I would like to speak with you about the importance of voting and why it is important to keep our youth informed as to why it is important to vote. Growing up as a little girl, I always stated that I wanted to be the president of the United States, not understanding and realizing what it was that the president actually did, what roles that a president actually plays, and who the president actually was. I would say it wasn't until the sixth grade that I realized that, yes, the president is important, but he is only important or as important as the cabinet that is around him, which means that if we surround the president with a certain type of people, then we could have different outcomes or we could make the United States of America a better place that we live in. Growing up, my dad was a precinct judge. What that is basically he opened the polls, he closed the polls for our neighborhood. So voting has always been important in our family. And I started as a little girl by participating in children's voting. Even though children's voting did not mean anything, it wasn't being counted, it made me feel good as a little girl to understand that I went out here and voted, even if it was to get a sticker. Growing up, once I hit legal age 18 and I was able to get out here and vote, I never missed a voting date. I never missed an election date, whether it's a presidential election or a midterm election. I made sure that I was educated enough to know who I am supposed to be voting for and who would make a difference for me. Sometimes, as youth and growing up, we don't realize how important our vote is. We realize that, yes, we're voting, but we don't understand what we're voting for. I feel that there should be more ways to include the youth and educate the youth on why it is important for us to continue to get out here and vote. With recent elections, history was made across the United States of America, and that is awesome. However, only statistics show only about 40% of people actually vote during the midterm elections. So when you think about that, that's not a lot of the US population. I must say that I was pleased and impressed by my city. My city, Greensboro, North Carolina, had groups of people who were being educated as to why it is important for them to get out here and vote. They took trips to the voting places to participate in the early voting. There were even free bus rides given in order for people to get to their voting district. I feel that we, as the youth, have to uplift the younger crowd. Even if they can't vote, we have to inform them on why it is important for them to vote in order for them to make a change in their future and in our future. It starts with us. It starts with us training our kids up right, taking them to that early children's voting or just taking them voting with us, period. Giving them their sticker. But you also need to explain to them what that does for us as people. We can't rely on a certain number of people to actually just get out here and vote. I also agree, or I like the fact that celebrities have started using social media as a platform to encourage the youth to get out here and vote. However, I do believe that we need to do better. We need more education as to why these midterm elections help make decisions for our future. Thank you.